I spent $100 at Walmart. And action. Powerade mixed berry. This is pretty good. It's kind of like blue raspberry juice that's been a little bit diluted. Oh, you can really smell the blue raspberry chemicals in here. I would say this snack pack raspberry Jello is a lot more flavorful and probably has a lot more sugar than the Powerade. Ooh. Okay, so there's this little thing at the side, and if you push it up, his head just splits in two, and there's your lollipop. This is so weird because it looks like orange, but it doesn't quite taste like it. It tastes a little bit more sweet and not very sour. Pringles, salt, and vinegar. I always find these kind of Pringles chips to have a kind of weirder consistency compared to regular chips. But I know that my cousin and my sister love these because they feel like they're just getting like so much bang for their buck. Like there's like a ton of chips in here. They're all stacked up with very little space in between compared to say like a regular bag of chips. These are just the cutest thing. There's little Pikachu on the front. Oh, and inside it's like this like chocolate cookie biscuit thing, and there's like little Pokemon on it. I wonder if I got any rare ones. I think this Bulbasaur, the little Pokeball, Squirtle, Pikachu. Nothing rare, but it's pretty good. I feel like these Smarties colors are like Easter colors. Normally, like, there's a lot more vibrancy to them from the last time I remembered, but these kind of look like pastel. Basically crunchy chocolate that just melts in your mouth pretty quickly. These frozen blueberries are not bad, and they're actually a lot less sour than I find a lot of blueberries. These are some chicken wieners, and they are halal. Pretty good. Chewy, soft, not dry, salty, nice. I just love how the Doritos Cool Ranch is always covered in these tiny little green and red dots. So it's always like Christmas. So I think I got the Haribo Sour Kick gummies and all the color sets. So starting with the dark red shoe. I think that one was cherry. Next up, the light red. Strawberry. Orange. lemon, I'm not sure what the white one was, but you know how you have those like white gummy bears? Kind of like that taste, but sour. So those gummies are very sour and very flavorful. But Haribo's always has this texture that is just so hard to chew. So if only they made it a little bit less of a difficult time chewing, I think it would be a lot more enjoyable and possibly popular. I love Babybels and cheeses in general. This is such a cute little cheese wheel. Voila! Compared to the red one, this has a much funkier taste and slightly more, the consistency kind of feels like it's like a bunch of different clumps of cheese put together and smushed together. It just doesn't feel as like solid and smooth and just like one thing. It just kind of feels like a bunch of things smushed together to this. Pepsi. I have to say, I kind of miss their old packaging. I know that their new kind of design looks a little bit more standoutish and recognizable, but I kind of like the more casualness of the light blue design. I hate opening these cans. Nice and fizzy, and I can never tell the difference between this and Coke. So these Oreo Space Dunk Cupcakes look so cool. Very soft, very nice, but could do without half of the sugar. Now for the Oreo Space Dunk Cookie. This is kind of dry, but if you're gonna go with a dry cookie, you should make it like a sugar cookie kind of dry. This is also a little bit hard on the outside. I think it would have been better if they just tried to make this into like a sugar cookie and just added like black food coloring. And now, of course, we have the Oreo Space Dunk Cookie. Yeah, it just tastes like an Oreo. All right, so my favorite thing here is probably these chicken sausages. I really just love things that are very chewy and just, yeah, easy to chew. And those chicken sausages are just very nicely salted, very chewy, just overall very good to eat and a very nice snack that can fill you up. The thing I dislike the most is probably the Spiderman lollipop. It looked like an orange, but it doesn't really taste like an orange. Not that I like oranges anyways, but it would have been nice if they could have picked a more popular flavor or different flavors since there were 2 lollipops. Yeah. I'll give this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. Subscribe!